Hello.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight's story is different from anything we've told before because this is the only murder case in history where the main witness was not alive. No cameras, no confession, no evidence at first. Only a message from beyond the grave. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's begin. October 1896. In a small European-style rural town called Lewisburg lived a young woman named Eliza Hester. Eliza was known as kind, quiet, and devoted to her young son from a previous relationship. One day, she met a blacksmith who had recently arrived in town. His name was Edward Shaw. At first, Edward seemed charming and respectful, but many people described him as strange, especially Eliza's mother, Mary Jane Hester. From the beginning, Mary felt something was wrong. She warned her daughter, "This man brings me a bad feeling." But Eliza was in love, and soon after, they married. January 27, 1897. Eliza's young son returned home from school. The house was silent. The door was open. He called for his mother. No answer. When he entered the bedroom, he froze. Eliza lay on the floor near the bed. Her hands were stiff, as if she had tried to defend herself. Her head tilted unnaturally to one side. Terrified, the boy ran outside screaming for help. Neighbors rushed in and immediately called the authorities. Edward Shaw arrived shortly after, but instead of shock, people noticed something strange. He cried loudly, almost theatrically, then immediately insisted, "There's no need for an autopsy. She was mentally ill. She took her own life." The doctor performed only a quick examination. Official cause of death: natural causes. The case was closed. Or so everyone thought. Days after the funeral, Mary Jane began having nightmares. Every night, she dreamed of her daughter. Eliza appeared crying, and she repeated the same words, "He did this to me." At first, Mary believed it was grief, but the dreams continued. One night, something different happened. Mary claimed a bright light filled her room, and standing before her was Eliza, not as a dream, but as a presence. According to Mary, Eliza spoke clearly. She described her marriage as violent and terrifying. Edward, she said, was cruel behind closed doors. On the night she died, dinner had angered him. He grabbed her by the neck and strangled her. Then Mary said something impossible happened. The spirit slowly turned its head, rotating completely to show how her neck had been broken. Then she disappeared. Mary knew what she had to do. Mary went directly to the prosecutor and told him everything. At first, authorities were skeptical, but something about her detailed story matched strange inconsistencies in the case. They ordered Eliza's body to be exhumed. This time, a full autopsy was performed. The results shocked everyone. Her neck had been broken. She had been strangled to death, exactly as Mary described. Police investigated Edward Shaw's past. They discovered something disturbing. He had been married multiple times before, and several of his previous wives had died under mysterious circumstances. Edward was arrested. During the trial, Mary testified about her daughter's visit. The defense mocked her story, but the physical evidence supported every detail she gave. The jury reached a verdict: guilty. Edward Shaw was sentenced to life in prison. 3 years later, he died behind bars from an unknown illness. This case became legendary because it remains the only known trial where testimony connected to a spirit helped reopen a murder investigation. A memorial still stands today near Eliza's grave, telling the story of the woman who, according to history, returned to reveal the truth. Believe it or don't, but sometimes the dead refuse to stay silent. If you enjoyed tonight's story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real stories every week. And tell me in the comments, do you think justice was solved by evidence or something beyond explanation? Good night and stay safe.